To your mini weekly, or no, sorry, to your monthly love reading for April 2023. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Strength card. So I'm just looking at which, I think we're going to use this deck. So we're going to get the relationship situation, what each of you is thinking and feeling about the other person, and then your intentions or actions towards each other. So thanks for stopping by my channel today. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week and that your weekend is shaping up to be a good one. That one stuck out too. So on your end, for what you're thinking, we have the King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. It feels like there's a lot that you're holding on to right now that you absolutely feel like you have to hold back. But it's almost like if you were to look at this person, if you were to almost like look them in the eye, I feel like, I feel like if you were to look them in the eye, it's almost like it would just all come spilling out. You know what I mean? Oh. So your person has the Emperor in their heart space, how they feel about you. And then their actions or intentions towards you is the Hierophant, the Muse, or that would be the King of Voices. Strength, which is, Strength upright, 2 of Cups, and the Devil. How's Aries feeling about this person? And what are their actions or intentions? So we have the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And then on your end, we have the 5 of Voices reversed with the 9 of Cups and the Hanged Muse as your intentions towards this person. So it feels like there's going to be a lot of almost like words that are exchanged this month. But what's interesting is that I feel like most of them are coming from this person, right? I feel like there's a lot that you would like to say. There's a lot that you would like to communicate, but I feel like you're too, it's almost like this energy of feeling too hurt to do it right now, too hurt to be totally honest about it. And it's not that you're, hiding from your own emotions. I feel like you're acknowledging them, but it's almost like you don't want to express that to this person when the two of you are at odds and be that vulnerable, right? I feel like it's almost like you can feel a shift in the wind, but you can't quite put your finger on it, right? It's like you know that something's different, you know that something's up, but you can't quite place it. And I feel like on your person's end with the Moon card here, they definitely feel like they have no idea what the F is going on. I feel like this person is over here. I think Pisces might have had, like Pisces themselves had this on in the same spot. But anyway, I feel like your person over here, they seem to be, hold on for a second. I feel like they're more focused on how they're feeling, right? I feel like they're not really looking at what's going on with you. I feel like they aren't really picking up the cues. I feel like they are kind of ignoring what's going on with you right now. And they're focused on how they feel about the situation. They seem to feel, it's almost like there's a little bit of this energy of them feeling like you're being, I almost want to say like unreasonable, or it's like if they go and explain what's going on to other people, they, it's not to say that they embellish it, but it's like that's what they lean towards. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. How they feel about you is the Emperor, which of course is your card, right? But it's almost like they seem to feel that you are causing trouble over nothing. They seem to feel that, like, oh, there's just Aries getting mad again, right? And it's almost like, I mean, it's not a very nice, kind of a shizzy thing to do, right? Because if they're talking to other people about it, which probably isn't the best idea in the first place, right? I feel like they are saying all of the things that are, that put together would seem unreasonable. Not that they're intentionally misrepresenting the situation, but because there's certain aspects of what's going on that hit them harder than others, they're focusing on those, right? And of course, it's going to be the ones that would seem unreasonable given whatever context, right? And it feels like they seem to feel like you are a bit of a fireball right now. They seem to feel that you are, what you're expecting of them is unreasonable. They seem to feel that you're just trying to get everybody, how do I say this? It's almost like they seem to feel that you just expect everybody to follow suit. It honestly feels like, it's like not only are you not on the same page, y'all aren't even in the same book, same library. It feels like that's how much of a disconnect is happening here. I feel like in your heart space, we have the Five of Voices or Five of Swords reversed, which talks about like not wanting to argue, not wanting to kind of, how do I say this? Not wanting to argue, not wanting to get into all of that. It's almost like you don't want to be taken in by their BS. And I feel like you really have to kind of like connect to yourself, maybe meditate to make sure that you're not kind of sliding into that. I feel like when you're meditating or you're kind of on your own feeling at peace, it feels like that's when you feel truly at peace. I feel like whatever's going on here, from what I'm seeing, I definitely feel like you, it's almost like there are two things that you want that are the opposites. So let me flesh that out a little bit. It's like, let's say, for example, the two of you have been dating for a while and you, like, they've proposed to move in together. And it's like you really love living on your own, but you also would love to, live with them. And of course, there's, situations where you could find some sort of compromise with that. But just to describe the energy, it's like both of those options seem good. But I almost want to say, but you seem to be leaning towards the option that gives you more freedom because there's something about the situation that feels very restrictive. Feels like you can't be free. Feels like you can't be yourself. It's almost like feeling like you're tied up and you keep trying to like kind of wrestle your way out of those ropes, but it's like it's wire and it's digging in and it's like the more you struggle, the tighter it gets. And it feels like, hold on for a second. I feel like that on the other side of this situation, it's the first time I'm really noticing this genie's lamp down here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. But it kind of feels like as you connect with yourself, as you find yourself, it feels like you're able to have more peace in the moment. It feels like you're able to be more present. It's almost like you're able to act in a way that is, how do I say this? You're able to act in a way that would communicate that you're not getting your feathers ruffled, but you are paying a lot of attention. So finally, we have this big line up here. I won't read them out again because we've already done that. But I feel like with this combination here, I feel like this person's brain, their mind is going a mile a minute. It's like, I feel like they don't really understand what's happening. I feel like they're starting to feel like it's a toxic situation. They're starting to feel like, well, they don't want this to end. Okay, let's put that on the table. There's clearly some frustration. There's clearly some, like, they seem to feel or see this change happening in you. And it's almost like I feel like they don't understand, like they're seeing this change in you, right? Not realizing that actually this is the change that you're having, right? So it's like they're not really seeing things clearly. I feel like they may be kind of hyper focused on some things. And I feel like it's almost like you feel like you've been asleep for a long time and you're finally waking up. And it's like, and if you have to push through whatever you're pushing through to wake up, then, like, gee, damn it, that's what's going to happen. And they do feel that energy. I feel like there's a lot of confusion. It's almost like they feel that something got out of control, or something kind of fell apart. It's like they saw the two of you like this. You know what I mean? Like really together, and I feel like they don't quite know. Genuinely, okay, I really feel that this person doesn't know. Doesn't mean that they should know, okay? Or that they should or shouldn't know. It just feels like they don't really know what's going on. And I feel like they know that you feel alone. But it's almost like there seems to be some sort of disconnect here. I mean, I've talked about that already, or the cards have talked about that already. It just feels like there's this disconnect. It's almost like they feel that you want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're here and they see you. You know what I mean? And I think to a certain extent they really idolize you, okay? Admire you, that sort of thing. But they feel that you are putting yourself in a position where you're unreachable to them. So I think I'll leave it there. Actually, you know what? We'll just touch on this. So we have the Strength reversed and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like this is out of control, but it has too much control at the same time. Not that anyone is controlling, okay? It just feels like this situation seems to be... It feels like there are... This is... Okay. I feel like internally, you have a lot going on. Externally, you're not expressing that. Internally, this person seems to be pretty straightforward, but externally, it's like they're all over the map. You know what I mean? And I feel like it actually feels like they don't know how to feel about the situation. I don't think that, from what I'm seeing, it's almost like they see you, they see that you're hurting. I feel like they don't know how to help you. Excuse me. And I feel like they do feel that they failed you somehow. And it's kind of like their heart goes out to you, but I feel like it's almost like less and less they're starting to feel like they're the person that's going to be the one to help you. You know what I mean? It's like they wanted to be the one that you went to. But I feel like it's almost like they are, They don't want to leave, but they're starting to think it's time. So I think I'll leave it there, Aries. Sorry. I feel like sorry to, be the bearer of, well, I don't know if it's bad news, but I apologize if this reading was harder to hear. I love you very much, Aries. I hope that you are, I hope that you keep going on a path that brings you this, right? I don't know how to close out this read, to be honest with you, because it seems so, it's like, it's so utterly complex. I don't know how to end this read, so I'm just going to end it with, I love you very much, and I will be thinking about you, Aries. And we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.